John Ulzheimer is known as one of our nation's most recognized credit experts. Having worked for 28 years in the credit industry, John has become one of the most prolific speakers about credit and the go-to authority on answers to credit-related questions. Credit Countdown with John Ulzheimer.
Hey there, this is John Ulzheimer. I am a consumer credit expert. I've got almost 30 years of experience in the credit industry. Spent time at FICO, which is the company behind the FICO credit scoring system, and Equifax, which is one of the 3 generally recognized credit bureaus in the United States. All right, so today we're going to talk about a lightning rod topic. Credit repair. When can you hire a credit repair company? So let's talk about what credit repair is, and then we'll talk about when you can hire a credit repair company. Credit repair is a process whereby a consumer, either themselves or they hire someone to do this, they attempt to improve the information on their credit reports. And that generally means that they attempt to get derogatory information removed from a credit report. And there are a variety of rights that people have in order to do this. In the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it clearly gives consumers the right to dispute information that they feel is incorrect, or is otherwise unverifiable or misleading. These are consumer rights that you've had for many, many decades. So no one disputes that that's not a consumer right. Consumers can either go through this process themselves, or they can outsource it, meaning they can hire a company to do this for them. If they hire a company to do it for them, then that company is generally referred to as a credit repair organization, or in some states, they're called credit service organizations. They kind of do the same thing. They, on behalf of consumers, which are their customers, attempt to improve the information on their credit reports. And they'll generally do this by filing disputes on behalf of the consumer with 1, 2, or all 3 of the credit reporting agencies, or with the companies that furnish information to the credit reporting agencies. There's usually a fee for this, and the fee, it varies by company. There are tons of companies that do this, and so it can be a subscription-based model where you're being billed at the end of the month for services rendered during the prior 30 days, or they're billing you on a pay per deletion or pay per performance type of setup. So a couple things. Credit repair is very effective. There have been numerous studies, and there is data to suggest that credit repair is effective. There are some credit repair companies that publish their metrics on their website. So to suggest that credit repair is ineffective is just ignoring data. And so it is effective. That's number 1. Number 2 is one of the arguments against credit repair, and I get it, credit repair is not for everybody. There are bad companies in the credit repair space, and there are companies that follow the law and do a good job for their customers. It's just like any service provider. You're going to have some that consumers tend to dislike, and you're going to have some that consumers tend to like that are in the same industry. Credit repair is really not that much different than any other service that you can pay someone else to do for you. You can hire someone to do your accounting. You can hire someone to do your tax preparation. You can hire someone to cut your hair. You can hire someone to do your lawn service if you would like. Every single thing that I just mentioned, you can do yourself for free. You don't have to pay anybody else to do it. However, these things are common. You can pay someone to change the oil in your car. You can do all of those things either for free yourself or at a much lower cost than you would pay if you were outsourcing it to the third party. So credit repair is really no different. You can choose to do it yourself and save money, or you can choose to hire a third-party company to do it for you if you don't want to do it yourself, or you don't have the knowledge and understanding of how the dispute system works in the credit industry. Just like I don't understand how the U.S. tax system works well enough to do my own taxes, which is why I pay someone to do my taxes, because I trust that they are trained to do it and that they're going to do a much more effective job than I will, because they're much more knowledgeable on the U.S. tax code. So again, some people like to position credit repair as being just kind of a nefarious industry. Not sure that's fair. I think that for some people it's unnecessary. For some people, if they choose to pay a company to do it, then that's obviously their choice. It's really unfair to just kind of paint them all with a brush that they're all bad and that they're all ineffective, because that is just simply factually inaccurate. So shop around, make sure that they're following the provisions of the Credit Repair Organizations Act, and that defines some of the disclosures they have to give you, how they're allowed to charge you. And if you go to the various, you can Google Credit Repair Organizations Act and you can get a good summary of what these companies are allowed to do and what they're not allowed to do. So good luck with that. Again, credit repair isn't for everybody, but for some people, if they choose to pay for that type of service, hey, they're adults, they can choose to spend their money how they choose to spend their money. So if you have any other questions, drop them in the comment section below and I'll do my best to get to them. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
For more videos and credit tips from John Ulzheimer, go to www.tradelinesupply.com.